Welcome to the Construction with Character podcast brought to you by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas. This show is built for homeowners and property owners across East Texas who want to make smart decisions when it comes to building, planning, and improving their space. Each episode delivers straightforward, real-world insights so you can avoid costly mistakes, work with the right people, and get the kind of results that actually last. So, without further interruptions, here is Kenny Cargill to talk about today's episode. Kenny?
One thing I see all the time across East Texas is people choosing a builder based only on the cheapest price. I understand why people do it because everybody wants to stay within budget and avoid spending more than they have to. The problem is that the cheapest number on paper is not always the cheapest outcome in real life. A lot of times people end up paying more later because corners got cut somewhere they never knew to look. When somebody is comparing builders in Tyler or anywhere around East Texas, I think the better question is this. Are you hiring somebody who is planning carefully and willing to stand behind the work when something goes wrong? That matters a whole lot more than just finding the lowest bid. Anybody can make a number look attractive if they leave things out, rush the process, or use materials that are not going to last. I've seen situations where customers hired another company because the price was lower, and later they found out the installers weren't paying attention or doing things correctly. One of the stories I talk about sometimes is a crooked building another company put up, and instead of fixing the actual problem, they just tried to offer money to make the customer go away. To me, that's backwards thinking. Don't throw money at somebody and walk away from the problem when you could just do the work right and take responsibility for it. One of the biggest things that separates a good, honest builder in Tyler from a cheap contractor is planning. Planning prevents a whole lot of frustration, wasted money, delays, and repair work later on. I always tell people the order matters more than they think it does. If you rush into a project without coordinating everything properly, you create problems that cost more money to fix than what you saved up front. I remember a pool planning project where we took extra time to move sprinkler systems and think through the layout before construction started. That kind of preparation is not exciting to talk about, but it prevented a lot of chaos and expensive mistakes later. A lot of cheaper jobs look fine for a little while. The real test comes 6 months later, a year later, or after a hard East Texas summer when heat, moisture, and weather start exposing weak workmanship. People will sometimes ask me, why is your price not the cheapest? My answer is usually pretty simple because I'm trying to give people the full picture instead of just telling them what they want to hear. That means talking honestly about materials, site preparation, labor, timelines, drainage, permits, and long-term durability. Sometimes those are uncomfortable conversations, but customers deserve transparency if they're investing in a portable building, metal building, or cabin. I also think there's a difference between somebody trying to sell you and somebody trying to help you make the right decision. I've said many times that I don't care if something closes or not, because I'd rather people walk away feeling respected than pressured. That mindset changes the whole relationship. When you stop acting like a salesman and start acting like a problem solver, people can feel the difference pretty quickly. The truth is, integrity costs something. Doing things carefully, cleaning up properly, communicating honestly, and fixing mistakes when they happen takes time, effort, and responsibility. If it's a mistake, I eat it. That's how I believe business should work, because reputation matters a whole lot more than squeezing every dollar out of one project. So if you're looking at builders around Tyler, Smith County, or anywhere across East Texas this summer, don't just compare prices. Compare planning, communication, honesty, reputation, and whether the builder is actually going to be there for you after the job is done. At the end of the day, the cheapest project is usually the one that gets done right the first time. Good work may cost more upfront, but bad work almost always costs more in the long run.
You've been listening to the Construction with Character podcast powered by Gotcha Covered Portable and Metal Buildings in Tyler, Texas, a full-service outdoor spaces company. If it's in your yard, they can build it offering full delivery installations and set up for portable buildings, metal buildings, outdoor furniture, play sets, custom cabins, and storage and more. If you're planning a project or need guidance, You can call 9032-825750 or visit constructionwithcharacter.com to learn more. When it comes to building in East Texas, integrity and planning make all the difference. And this is where those conversations start.